Good morning, groovers and fuckers. How are you on this amazing day? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at it. I'll just give you a bit of a. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this. It's a perfect day for some drive therapy. What a stunning day. Now, this is take two. I used an old test. I had a test live set. I was testing out something. Oh, the lighting. I've got a new 1.6 meter high tripod thing, and I was testing that out. And I thought, oh, fuck it, I won't create a new broadcast. I'll just go live with that one. Well, it was on private, motherfuckers. So I've been driving around doing a monologue of sorts. Oh, and just on that note, Critical K, if you're listening, monologue. You don't write monologues, hun. A monologue is like a speech in a play that someone else wrote. You write speeches, essays, not monologues. Hello, Ruth. Good evening to you. So I had this lovely description about how it's drive therapy where we start or end our day in a cheery way by offloading. And today I want to talk about subs because I was listening to YouTube this morning. I've subbed to every motherfucker under the sun and I have autoplay and it just rolls along. And BTS Breaking the Silence was on, and they were talking about subs being, sort of picked on, doxed, exposed, whatever, and the outrage surrounding it. Now, before I kick off, I want to say that I do not condone going real life in any way, shape, or form, swatting, calling CPS, doxing with malicious intent, not just someone going, is your husband's name John? That's not fucking let's lose our shit. Someone's just been doxed. Chances are that sub has previously mentioned that their husband's name is John, and someone's just asking them. Not doxing. Malicious intent. Her husband's name is John Smith, and he works at blah, blah, blah. Go fucking ruin his life. That's doxing. I was calm before. I think because I've started a second live, I want to get all the stuff I was crapping on about for 6 minutes out. But what we're going to talk today is about subs, and I will probably irritate some people. That's why I put my little disclaimer at the start. I do not believe for a second that subs are immune to anything that happens to them. Now, like I said, I'm not a fan of the going real life, and here's photos, and I've been doing all this behind the scene investigation, and here's all the info I've found out about them. No. My attitude is with subs, and I'm a sub, and I've got subs, but like anywhere else online, you are 100%. Hey, stop doxing my doodlecock. Doodlecock is a stud. See, I say nice things even though I dox him. I don't dox your doodlecock, but you can dox mine. Although I keep that private, my doodlecock. Anywho, see, I've been a sub. I've got subs. I might have to hit the road shortly. I've got plenty of time, no rush. But isn't it pretty down here? I haven't taken you to this spot before. Yeah, I think like anywhere else on the internet, individuals are responsible for everything they do and say, and subs are not immune from being given a kick up the bum when they deserve it. And that, like I said, not going real life, but you can't be a sub who's an agitator, a shit stirrer, going all over the place, bullshitting about creators, slamming other people in chats and not expect someone to turn around and go, fuck off and die, you fucked up slag. It's just life, right? And in my experience on YouTube, I have to admit there's not that many subs. Like, it's not the majority of subs, but there are a lot of subs in the minority group that can make life really difficult for creators, for people on panel, and for other people in the chat. And why they should get off scot-free for being a dickhead, you tell me. So I think what Breaking the Silence was talking about was pretty extreme exposing of subs. But at the end of the day, if you're online and your shit's out there, You can't assume nobody's going to dig into your life. Now, if somebody does dig and they find all this stuff and they put it out there, that speaks volumes about what sort of fuckwit they are. But you can't, as a sub, act like you're immune. If you're being a dickhead, you've got to be accountable for your actions. If you fling mud at someone and they fling it back at you, you can't go, I'm only a sub. No, you're an asshole. G'day, Raven. Yes, block. Isn't the block button a magical thing? Let's hit the road. Toot toot. We're off to town. By the time we get to town, we'll have all offloaded. We don't just have to talk about subs. I just thought it was a good topic for us to talk about on our drive therapy this morning. Because my channel isn't big. When I was scam baiting, I was getting like 30 or 40 people in a live and I loved it. That was just sort of like the ideal size for me. But even on my channel, apart from an initial nightmare on YouTube, when I first got into the YouTube world and got caught up in a bloody mod debacle and was doxed, but not with malicious intent, I don't believe, just carelessness or stupidity by not blocking out our names. The biggest headfucks I've had on YouTube have actually been caused by some subs of the past I might add, not the present. I haven't had nearly as much shit go on because of other creators as I have some of my former subs. So why do they get a pass? Why are they immune? Just because they don't go live and they don't cam up, does that mean that they can be absolute cockwombles and not suffer the ramifications of their bullshittery? It's a road trip. Choop, choop. Serenity Bean, how are you? I made a different smoothie today than what I was going to. I was going to make the watercress, orange and coconut water smoothie. Not be dead, guys. I went to 3 different greengrocers yesterday whilst busting to go to the loo and still a long way from home. And not one of them had watercress. I swear to God, before Christmas, you could have filled a bathtub with the amount of watercress that was in all the shops. So I've opted for peach and raspberry and Greek yogurt, chia seeds and lime juice one instead. I did throw in a little bit of coconut milk or cream, thinking it might add a little bit of sweetness. But holy fuck, it is the tartest smoothie. It is so acidic. I mean, it's growing on me. But yeah, it's not sweet. And I don't want it to be sweet. I don't like sweet, but I don't necessarily like a smoothie that has a beautifully ripe peach in it that tastes like I'm sucking on a lemon. However, it's delicious in its own tart way, and I'll suck it up when it comes. Good luck with your job interview, Serenity B. Everyone throw up some footprints in the sand because that's my emoji. It'll take you forever to find them. You can throw up some footprints in the sand for nuts. You can throw up some nuts, peanuts. I know there's an acorn. Some nuts or some footprints in the sand. Well, just footprints, they're not actually in the sand, but for the purposes of this channel, we think they are. to wish the lovely Serenity Bee all the best, darling girl. I think you're going to get it because I got my perfect job so early in the year. Because I'm just going with the flow. Like, if it's right, when you go to that interview, you'll know it and you'll just be yourself and you'll be so relaxed and they'll be like, you're the perfect fit. Because that's what happened to me. So all the best. But yeah, pop up some, yay, Casper's got the footprints. Looks like there's some nuts for Ruth or they might be paw prints. Good luck, Serenity Bee. Go get him, Tiger. And good morning, everyone. Nika, I got it. I start on Wednesday next week. Only a half day and then a celebratory dinner. That's how cool the people I'm working for are. They're like, I'll fill you in a bit more when it's all official, but I'm working for a mainland company. I'm going to be very vague. Who have an office, they've set up an office in Hobart. And I'm really excited because it's strong ties to a place where I used to live, which means I'll get to go over there probably a couple of times a year as well, which I'm really excited about. Thank you, Nika. And yeah, they're so cool. They're like, okay, we're down next week. Start on Wednesday at, I think, 2 o'clock. So it's only like 3 hours. And then we're out for a celebratory dinner. Woo-hoo. And then I have a full day of training on Thursday. And then I'm basically working 2 days a week at the moment, which is really good. It'll give me time to sort of settle in and sort of find out what my capacity is. And it's got potential to go up to 3 days a week. But it's also starting out more paralegal and then will eventually lead to me managing my own files and being a big grown-up lawyer again. So I'm really excited. It's like the perfect job because they're gonna let me sort of settle in and get on with it, and then not burn out in the first month I'm working for them. So yeah, I'm really excited. And they're lovely, 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 lovely people. Exactly, Nika. But you know why I wasn't getting the other jobs? Because they weren't the right jobs for me. But it does get a bit sad. It's not depressing, like hardcore depressing, but it is a bit disappointing when you keep getting letters saying, sorry, on this occasion you didn't get it. But the jobs that I went for at Legal Aid, even though I didn't get them, I then got marked as being appointable with the Department of Justice down here. And, another role might come up. If this job I've got now stays at 3 days a week for like the next 12 months, there might be a casual role for me at Legal Aid, so I just pick up an extra day a week or something. So, yeah, I feel really good about it. But I knew with Legal Aid that the timing for me wouldn't have been great. I would have started the week before Christmas. I would have been working with a skeleton crew, so I wouldn't have had a lot of training, really. So it would have just been jump in and get on with it. So, yeah, everything happens for a reason. But with this one, I went to that yoga manifestation workshop the week on the 9th of January. And I actually fell asleep during the manifestation part, and not only fell asleep, but snored. And one of the yogis came over and rubbed my foot with oil to wake me up. But I must have been subconsciously doing it because I went in there. My manifestation was the right job, the right time, that's right for me right now. And yeah, here we are, still in January, and I start next week. And I couldn't be more excited. And even better, well, no, there's a lot of betters, but another great thing is where I have been working for the last 6 weeks is the most happy, supportive, positive workplace I've been in a very long time. I really can't remember. I can actually, back in the maybe like 2012, 13 was the last time I worked in a similar workplace. It just has such a great vibe. Anyway, love them. Just saying to them before Christmas, you know, this has been so good and I love working here. You guys are so positive. The office that this company I'm working for has set up in Hobart is in the same building and over the hallway from the woman I've been working for. Like, could the universe have looked after me any more than that? So all these beautiful people that I've formed really lovely relationships with have been incredibly supportive. I'm getting to go in and see them. So I'm so fucking excited. I even told the partner that's coming down next week, I was like, I'm super excited. And I nearly sent the email. I'm like, Jesus, Shanann Ruchek, calm the fuck down, get rid of the super, just be excited. But I am super excited. Poor old Shanann was super excited about a new Thrive bar. Bit of hyperbole there, like you're setting yourself up for disappointment with when real things happen, because then, like big things, then what do you say? So I took the super out, but I really am super excited. And it was so lovely to get really positive feedback from them, and to get an email saying, we think you're the perfect fit for our firm, was so lovely. They're very progressive. They're very modern in the way they operate. They believe in work-life imbalance, which is 40% work, 60% living. I mean, you know, could I really have found a better job? No, I couldn't. And there's a lot of other things that make it really amazing as well, but out of respect for my former workplace, I won't say anything more, but well, not them so much, but my former clients. So yeah, it's super exciting. But yeah, we need to know, Serenity B, how it all goes with you as well. But I just feel, I said this yesterday, I think, on my live, or it might have been when I was chatting to someone, might have even been my sister, but I feel like 2020 really shook us all up, obviously, and it was a great opportunity for us all to reevaluate our lives, what matters, slow down, focus, you know, on the things that bring us joy, get rid of the clutter, take a deep breath. The planet got to take a deep breath and do some healing. And I feel that 2021 is all about, we've now found all of our flow. Like, we've all found the pace that we're really happy in, content. And this is the year to keep that flow going and just go with the flow. Just cruise, you know. We all took on the worries of the world, as well as having these lives of just spinning out of control. And it's still okay to be mindful about the woes of the world, but don't put them on your shoulders. Acknowledge them, like when you meditate. Acknowledge them. Blow a kiss if someone needs a kiss. Give a hug, whatever. It might be a virtual hug. But then let it go past you. Don't carry it on your shoulders. Good morning to people that have been coming in and out too. I'm sorry I can't read chat very well while I'm driving, as you know. But thanks for joining Drive Therapy. So yeah, breaking the silence was on while I was making my lunch and this really tart smoothie. I'll have some more. I'll see if it's growing on me yet. Holy fuck, it is so tart. But fuck me dead, those raspberries are amazing. So it's got half a peach, A quarter of a punnet of raspberries, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, some Greek yogurt, some coconut cream, ice, and that's it. But it is actually very refreshing. My taste buds, it's waking my taste buds up. G'day, Francesca. Are you a Francesca? I went to school with a Francesca, and then I, in later life, had a friend who was a Francesca. I don't know what yes means, if you're a Seska or a Cheska. Great name, though. Going over McGee's Bridge. McGee was a bit of a dickhead, apparently, but they still named a bridge after him, so that's nice. I have no fucking idea who McGee was. Tricky McGee, a Tasmanian YouTuber who faked his own fucking suicide. Tricky McGee, this bridge is named after. They built it for him as a symbol of hope, for him to get over his shenanigans. Isn't it a gorgeous day, though? Look at the sky and the blue waters. It's beautiful. Not your real name. Well, it's still a good name. So let's talk about subs, baby. So breaking the silence, like I said, I've subbed to all kinds of people. I just went, you know what? Let's do drive therapy and have therapy about YouTube stuff. Because I think we all have so many thoughts about it. We're all in it. And there's obviously channels that get a bit fired up and get all dramatic and scream and yell and call each other bitch. But we could just observe it and then have a frank discussion. So, like I said at the start of this live, I don't condone real life shit at all. I'm not a fan of it. Like the swatting, the fucking CPS calls, that stuff's really, really cunty. Not a fan. Don't condone it. Proper doxing, as in outing people's personal information with malicious intent and inciting hate campaigns and trying to get people sacked and all of that sort of stuff, not a fan. Me saying to Ruth, how's that Studley doodlecock doing this morning, and mentioning her doodlecock, not doxing, just conversing about things I know about Ruth. But, and I'm sorry if this upsets people, but in my honest opinion, if a sub is doing something really fucking stupid and they're being a fuckwit and a cockwomble and a twat muffin and a douche lord, they can't expect immunity. They can't expect to be protected. If other people in chat call them out for being fuckwits, or the creator does, or other people on panel, suck it up. You said it. You did it. You're a dickhead. Be accountable for your own shitty behaviour. There's no immunity for anything on anything online. My Facebook group, you know, we say to our members, oh, I thought you were offering me a safe space. It's on the internet. There's nothing safe on the internet. Sorry. We've got rules. We can kick members out who are being fuckwits. We certainly kick out people who dox people. But at the end of the day, if you put shit out there and then someone uses that information against you, or they get upset with what you've said and they fire back at you, that's what life on the internet is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Casper. I hope you feel better soon. Do you know what I found works for me for migraines, even though every bloody doctor on the planet says it makes migraines worse? But chocolate. couple of squares of chocolate, my migraine goes. I mean, I don't get like the close the blinds, no light, no sound sort of ones like my sister gets, nausea, all of that. I do get nausea and I do get a bit wonky, but it's nowhere near as debilitating. I mean, I don't even know if what I get is really a migraine. But I found chocolate actually makes headaches go away better than, the Panadol. Oh, wait, what's the speed limit? I can't remember if it's 40 or 60. I'm going to slow down a bit. All these roadworks. Don't want to get a ticket. I'll just move in behind this great wall ute and follow them, and hopefully we're all right. Nurofen is an amazing thing. Helps the girls with period pain, helps the boys with migraines. I mean, one of my exes was like, I'm not taking Nurofen, that's for periods. It's like, no, it's for pain relief, you fuckwit. But yes, as subs, we are all responsible for our own behaviour. Now, again, I don't tolerate cyberbullying, I don't condone any of that sort of stuff, harassment, blah, blah, blah. But I do want to say there are very few subs who have been picked on or outed who haven't actually said or done something to piss somebody off. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fruit bats on YouTube that just for some reason wake up every day angry and just want to make someone else's wife hell, because that's the sort of person they are, and good luck to them. Imagine being that miserable. But there's also a lot of subs who have done or said something really shitty over and over and over again, and everyone's got a breaking point, and someone finally snaps and goes, I see so many YouTube creators being very patient, ridiculously patient with some of those antagonistic subs. And don't get me wrong, they're not the majority of the subs on YouTube, but you only need a handful of bad apples. But I've seen so many creators being unbelievably patient, supportive, tolerant. If they know something about that sub, like they might have a mental health issue or some sort of condition or whatever, they're often given, leave passes because of that. But at some point, everyone's got a breaking point, and you're just going to be like, for fuck's sake, stop it. Stop coming into my chat, stop derailing conversation, stop abusing the fuck out of everyone, stop having a go at my guests on panel. Stop it, and then these subs are like, I'm just a sub. Don't pick on me. And it's like, actually, no, you're a fuckwit. And we've all seen this coming for a long time. If you haven't blocked them yet. You know what I mean? So, I can't see this comment that is at the top, but something about, having a different opinion. I've been blocked on quite a few channels for that. There's a chat that is connected to a very, what's the word for it? There's a channel with a creator who's very bombastic. And it's not bombshell, I didn't say bombastic to be cryptic. And that creator's chat is so aggressive and so fucking antagonistic and mean towards anyone who has a separate or differing opinion. But the entire chat just turns on that person. Or if someone's brave enough to go up on that panel and say, pull your head in, you're a cockhead, the creator doesn't have a discussion, the creator gets really aggressive. The other people on panel start getting aggressive as well, and then all the chat is just like, that person's insane, get rid of them. Like it's like an echo chamber. Like they're all just following the leader, and the thing that cracks me up the most about it is it's a channel that is apparently, allegedly, about critical thinking and open-mindedness and free thought. And the whole premise of critical thinking is to look at every possible scenario. And yet it's the biggest fucking echo chamber on YouTube that I've come across. I'm sure there might be others. I will be pulling over and reading all of your comments. Another hint regarding the channel I'm talking about. At the moment, yes, while I'm driving, I can't read chat. I am delivering not a monologue. I'm just chatting. It's like a little speech, an unwritten speech. A monologue is performing a speech or a large amount of text in a play that was written by somebody else. That's what a monologue is. And sometimes when that monologue is so fucking boring, and I'm not referring to the creator, but like in a play or something, they end up becoming what is called a soliloquy, which is when people stop fucking listening. Own your work. I have written this speech, this call to action, this essay. I don't care, but it ain't a monologue. If someone else wrote it and you read it, it's a monologue. Put your stamp on your work. But back to subs. So yeah, that channel's subs are really aggressive and horrible, and mods are as well. And it's like, okay, I actually got blocked on that channel because I proposed an alternative scenario and way of looking at this matter, and I got blocked. And it's like, well, that's funny, because critical thinking is all about looking at all the options, all of them, and being open to discussing them. And I don't see a lot of flexibility on that channel either. There's very few people in chat that, someone who goes up on panel who disagrees with the creator, there's very few people in chat that are like, actually, I see what they're saying, and I think on this occasion they're right, or I prefer this theory. They just rip that person to shreds because that person is challenging the creator. It's pretty fucking funny to watch. Take a car sick tablet or a like some sort of motion sickness tablet though, if you're vacuuming while you're listening, because you'll need it. You know who I'm talking about, Francesca. Yeah, they're not really they're kind of like little lectures, aren't they, really? I mean, look, respect. That particular creator puts a lot more work into her channel than other creators do, like me. I mean, I'm just fucking driving and talking at the moment. But guys, I've got a 1.6 meter tripod that I've got my like when I do cooking, you're going to be able to see the whole kitchen. Benches, me doing twirls and skips, and I'm so excited. And I just highlighted the credit where it's due, that creator does put in a lot of work. I just think that it's kind of funny that the whole premise of that channel is to encourage people to think with an open mind and without emotion and look at all of the possible scenarios. Kind of like what I do as a lawyer, really. And as a lawyer, we get paid to look at every possible theory, or, every scenario, every possibility. That's what I get paid to do. So I couldn't, if I had a channel and I was trying to sort of do legal things, I wouldn't just be up there going, this is a scenario, it's set in concrete. Isn't it great we're all open-minded, free-thinking human beings? Because no, I don't see a lot of that. And I find her chat very, blinded. I mean, if they're being taught how to think critically, they're not showing they've learnt much in chat. But anyway, I wasn't actually going to slam her channel. But her subs are certainly a group of subs I was going to talk about. There are some channels where subs are just so fucking mean. And that's why I don't go there. But if she comes on and I get to listen to her, I love it because I walk around the house heckling her. It's fun. All the people on her panel, or when someone goes up and actually challenges them, I'm like, go you good thing. But then I get frustrated because whatever that person's saying, however rational they are, they just get shut down. There's no open discussion. There's no, even if I heard her say, look, I hear what you're saying, but I do think that you're not fully informed and you're missing some information that might make you reconsider your position, I'd be cheering from the rooftops, but you don't hear that. And you don't hear a discussion, you just hear her getting fired up because that person might say, I think that you're too rigid in the way you're thinking. Something along those lines. Isn't it? Hey, Geraldine. Oh, I just used the name of a sub without calling her by her sub name. I'm actually going backwards on subs. I'll be back at 800 subscribers soon. No, they've already had their chance to cross over there, you dimwit. That's why we were all sitting there while everyone else was moving. I haven't scheduled Night Stalker yet, but oh my god, get onto it, guys. So good. It's only 4 episodes. It's so good. I went back and watched an episode and got all the names of the victims because I want to acknowledge them when we have the discussion. And then it started, all the victims' names, I think it was done deliberately by the producers, started flashing like crazy just to show how many people were fucked over by that asshole. And then I was like, you could have just gone to Wikipedia and got the full list. Like, you didn't actually have to keep pausing and writing. Got a little bit of time, not a lot, but a little bit of time to stop around here. And I always go this way because it's scenic rather than, it's not really the way I'm going to where I'm working. I'm so sad it's my last day where I've been helping out, but down the track, if I've got, if I've settled into my new job and I've got the time, I will go back and do some more stuff for them because I really like them. They've been so good to me. Let's park on this dock this time. You can look at all the boats and the Rachel Christine, the Eleanor Rose and the Blue Wave and the Grand Chancellor in the background. Wave to my friend Andrew, his salon's in there. And then to the left, you'll see a building with RHH on it. It's very dark and it's got lots of gold trims. That's the Royal Hobart Hospital. It's such a, doesn't look at it at the moment because it's got sun on it, but it's such a dark, gothic looking building later in the day and at night and in winter, and it's such a gorgeous building. I love it. Probably don't. We'll go that way a little bit. So they're the building with the red roof, orangey red roof with green. That's Muir's. That's a whole heap of different seafood restaurants and you can buy fresh seafood. It's a bit like Fisherman's Dock in San Fran. That's where Fisherman's Dock is, isn't it? San Francisco? Or is it San Diego? No, it's San Francisco. I love my island too. I love bringing you to showing you around my island. Mine. It's mine. My island. Oh, there's a little quote that says, it's a psalm, I think. Someone's taken the P off psalm. They that go down to the sea in ships that do business in great waters. That's kind of cool. I'll show you. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hang on. Can you see down there on the concrete, like there? There's a little psalmy thing there. Cute, huh? We're stopping on the dock of the bay. Oh, I love this part of the play about too, Francesca. Hang on, I'll put this back in the bracket. We'll have a bit of a wrap up. I'll have a look at so in a nutshell, what I really wanted to say was that it's a bit rich for subs who are antagonistic, nasty, aggressive, mean, to get upset if someone calls them out on their bullshit. And yeah, I don't believe subs are immune from any criticism, because it's just like anywhere else on the internet. And how do you get to go all over YouTube being a horrible person to other people and not have to be accountable for any backlash you cop? And like I said, I don't condone all the going public, doxing, calling CPS cops, all of that sort of shit. But I also don't believe for a second that subs are immune to any clapback if they are fuckwits. And in the time I've had a channel, apart from an initial YouTube nightmare that I got caught up in purely because I was in a group of mods with someone who went a bit bloody bullshit, the biggest dramas I've had on my channel have been caused by subs. None of you guys. But yeah, the most sort of heartache and stress that I've had has been subs. Subs go real life. They go behind the scenes and contact you and think it's quite okay to offload their shit on you and bitch about other people in your channel and tell you to, they're not going to come back unless you block certain people. I mean, hello, that's real life, isn't it? I've always said with my channel, if people come in and they're respectful and they're nice to each other, they don't bitch about other YouTube creators like incessantly in chat, or they don't bitch about me in chat, and I've had subs do that, or other people on my panel, then everyone can stay. I have people that come from so many different communities and all hang out together pretty happily. And if there is someone in my chat you don't like, just block them. Don't message me. It's not my problem. It's not that I don't. Well, it is. I don't actually care. And I know that sounds really heartless, but I've become quite good at adulting this year. And yeah, I actually don't care. It's not my problem. Sorry that you've clashed with someone out there online, but why is it okay to make my life miserable because of your little feud that you're having with somebody? And it does make you miserable. I'm too sensitive. I take shit on. And I take it personally because I think, well, why are you messaging me about it? Like, obviously you're criticizing my channel because that person happens to be here. So yeah, we're all responsible for our shitty behavior, whether in real life or online, and whether you're a sub or a creator. Exactly. Just block the friggin' bastards. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Good luck again to B. Congrats to me. Yippee, yippee. Exactly, Nika. The right job came along. Work environment is incredibly important. And I'm going to be looking out for other people and how they're treated in their work environment. So it's going to be incredibly fulfilling. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I'll still be doing my YouTubes. We're all responsible for our own behavior. Hope you feel better soon. Casper, dark room, little noise for a few hours. Oh, so you have the serious ones, you poor thing. And yeah, Casper, look, some people do play sinister games. There are just some people who are just fucking assholes, and there's nothing that, there are people that have been picked on and abused and all the rest of it without having done anything. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And it sucks that those people are out there, and it sucks that people have been put through what they've been through. This isn't a but in a negative, though. It's a however. There are also a shitload of people who have done shitty things and they've pissed somebody off. Unfortunately, the person they've pissed off is a really big piece of shit who's taken it all way too far. So the majority of people that do get picked on online have done something to piss someone off. That is a fact. The little percentage of people that were just happily floating around doing their thing who suddenly got caught up in shit, and I'm one of them. It's happened to me twice, in fact. I got punished because I had someone up on my panel one night and another person wasn't happy about it. They said one line and it set off a whole string of fuckery, including constant thumbs downs and all sorts of shit. So, I know that you don't necessarily have to do something to attract the fuckwits out there that have got a nasty streak. But there's a lot of other people that are constantly going live, I did nothing. And it's like, actually, you fucking did. You did a lot. And you pissed someone off. And this is what happens when you piss someone off. In the real world, why would it be any different online? But yeah, much love and, strength to everyone out there who has been caught up in crap and they didn't instigate any of it. And one thing that is very apparent on YouTube is the crap is so disproportionate to what that person may have done a lot of the time. Even when someone does do something shitty, the reaction response is so disproportionate. But like I said yesterday, the internet has given all these people that, would have been social misfits, had very few friends in real life because they're just fucking horrible people, have now got the internet where they get to frolic and continue to be miserable people. And just block them, if you stumble across someone in chats and you're like, oh, that's bad energy, don't like them, just block them. I'm the same, Nika. I hate that when people just all weigh in on it's like, that's not a fair debate. I personally think a creator who has people already on panel and then they bring somebody up who's got a differing opinion, I really think that creator should get everyone else to mute and just debate it one-on-one, because nobody likes being the one person with 5 or 6 other people screaming at them in real life or on the tubes. My commute's only 30 minutes, Casper, 30, 35 minutes, and I've been live for 48. I might have to tootle up to my thing soon. I love the Vagina Monologues. It's a great show. Oh, I think I'm now at the bottom. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, darling. Kylie, hello. We are in Hobart. Haven't seen you for ages. Hi, lovable rogue. Hi, Beth. Wow. There's heaps of stuff in chat that I'm not gonna. I get the sub thing, Casper, but I liked being a sub too. But when my channel was struck and I couldn't go live, I mean, I could on my other little channel, but I missed being able to say stuff. I like getting stuff off my chest and having this good start to the day, free of any things. Yeah, subscribe to people that make you happy. And I mean, look, I'm going to start unsubscribing. I must admit to a lot of them. I was kind of thinking, I want to talk about stuff that's happening out on YouTube. But I mean, my this particular main channel, because I do have the other little one. The other little one subscribed to all kinds of stuff, and that's the one that keeps scrolling over. I like to hear what people are talking about. I like to get some ideas to do a live and all the rest of it. That makes me feel good, Nika. I love my channel and my chats and stuff. Yeah, you have a great day too, Raven, you mole. Softies are targeted on YouTube. Yeah, I think you could be right there. I think you could be right there, but I used to let it affect me so much, and this year I'm like, no, it's all going to bounce, and I'm just going to block. Just going to block, block, block. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. This sounds like there was some sort of feisty live that you've all witnessed. Yeah, some people do enjoy inflicting pain. That's why oh no, tease away, Raven, you mole. Yeah, the backdrop's pretty awesome, isn't it? No, I mean, I started this live going, good morning, Groovers. Good morning, fuckers. So, we don't take ourselves too seriously around here. I mean, if you haven't watched Night Stalker yet, watch Night Stalker and you will realise that there are some people on this planet that are just fucking evil. And unfortunately, a lot of them are on YouTube. Been blocked on a truth channel. Good work. On this channel, we speak the truth unless we don't agree with you, and then we'll block you. The truth is you're a fuckwit. Blocked. Damn it, that was the truth. Now I'm blocked. Oh, well. Jamie, Texas chick, hello. Take that butthead to school, Kylie. So good to see you. All right. I'm heading to the orifice. Come with me, people. I've never even heard of Dr. Is that Grande or Grand? I'm sure lots of people are doing them. It's a bloody good series. It deserves all the attention it's getting. Best true crime thing I've seen on Netflix. Shit's all over the Richek family murders one, which I enjoyed, but God, it's good. It's so well done. So well done. And it honors the victims and the police. And it talks about some of the fuck ups. Oh my God, that almighty fuck up with the mayor of San Francisco who put all that information out about the investigation out there. Oh my God, you stupid woman. And that horrible journalist that kept doing shit too. It's going to be great when we chat about it. We're doing more of we'll talk about him a little bit, but it's going to be more of how respectful the series is of the victims, their families, and the two cops who I just adore. And looking into how they solved it. And I mean, this guy was insane, like, what was it? One night, 3 murders, 2 attacks in one night. Oh, fuck. He was messed up. And when they play his interviews and he's talking about himself and how evil he is, and it's just how he is, it's like, I'm just being me. Fucking hell. And it's interesting, his backstory as well. It always is to hear that. But yeah, it's such a good show. But I'm not sure if I was going to do like, let's watch an episode and discuss sort of thing, like a book club, but we might just do one big fat live if anyone feels comfortable about coming up onto the panel and weighing in on stuff, things you enjoyed about it. It's more of a critique really of the series than a discussion about him and the crimes he committed, because I think too often the murderers get all the attention. Like Chris fucking Watts, and it's bullshit. It's the victims and the people who caught the fuckers that should be getting all the attention, and the victims' families and friends. Jamie, you'll really like it, which sounds awful because it's such a it sounds weird because it's such a horrible story, but it's such a good production. Oh my God, it's good. It's one thing I really love about it is it's not just, you know, them interviewing the detectives in an office somewhere. Like they actually have footage of them driving around in cars, and like it's big production, and it's great. And you kind of go with the detectives on the ride that they went on to track this guy down, and all the hurdles that they encounter along the way, how it affected their wives and their children. It's really good. And the respect shown to the victims over and over, like you know the names. I mentioned Maria Hernandez yesterday. I thought she was one of the victims. She was a victim. She was attacked. It was her housemate who was murdered. Do we have the same sort of lights as the UK, traffic lights? I know in the US, a lot of the lights are kind of suspended, aren't they, over the road? So I like that in Hawaii. I mean, not that there are some places obviously lots of places didn't have traffic lights, but I'd forgotten about those traffic lights suspended over the road. I have too, Raven, and I've read lots of books and stuff. It's been my thing since I was quite young, and my mum and dad might have thought it was a bit odd, although my dad was a criminal defence barrister, so he didn't think an interest in true crime was that unusual. But I've got to say this one is the best one that I've seen on Netflix, and possibly ever. So yeah, we'll be chatting about that on the weekend. Baked, gluten-free. Just go up here somewhere and find us a park. It's up here, nice. Just park here. So it's my last day working for these amazing people, but next week I start my new job in the same building, in an office directly opposite the office of the girl I've been working for. Right, what do I need? I need my little lunch bag. I need my notebook and my diary. Oh, I haven't heard of the Chris Newsom murder trial or the Channing Christian. And then I thought if we do the Night Stalker one this weekend, then we can all go, like it's going to be like a Netflix book club of sorts. You know, we'll start chatting about there's a present for the girl I've been working for because she wasn't actually in. She was working from home yesterday, so I didn't get to give her her little present to thank her for being such a great boss. What else do I need, guys? I need I've got my reading glasses on. Sunny script, I'll go out later. Bit of lip balm, so it looks like tinted, so it looks slightly fancy for the day. So yes, it's my last day with them, but hopefully down the track, if I settle into my new role and there's an opportunity for me to, well, here's a necklace that I was going to wear, put on. Oh, Biscuits mural. All right. Next time, will you not have to travel as much? No, I'll still be coming into Hobart, but it's only like a half an hour commute for me. But I take you guys on like the long route. We go and sit down at the docks for a little while. Like it's not. If I came straight to work, I would have been here, 45 minutes ago. Bit of perfume. Yeah, so next time when I come in, probably not next week. I won't go live when I'm driving in for the first couple of weeks that I'm in my new job. But I'll take you. Actually, fuck it. This afternoon, I'll go live on the drive home, and we'll go and have a look at Biscuits mural. I hope you have a lovely Sweet Dreamwood 3 Ruth. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you to everyone for hanging out with me. I'm not sad that it's my last day with these guys because, yeah, I'll still be working in the building with them and, you know, just over the hallway. It's pretty exciting. I don't have a credit card, Beth, but I'm sure I've got a debit card. I'm sure she'll work out how to spend with that. She likes to shop. She bought a lot of Christmas presents for people. I was like, who's paying for all this shit, huh? But she bought me some presents too, so I can't complain. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for anyone who comes in and watches the replay. If you made it at the end, what are you doing, you crazy fuckers? But I do love my subs. My subs are amazing. And, you know, you don't come in and stir up shit all the time. And if you do, the other subs can just block you. And if I witness it, I'll block them myself. Because the only rule I really have is don't pick on me, people on my panel, or people in my chat. And anyone who does that, I used to say don't pick on other creators, and I still believe that. Like, I don't want someone just coming in and going, I just watch me and they're fuckwit. But they just get timed out. But yeah, use that block button, peeps. It's what it's for. And you guys are amazing. I love my channel, I love my subs, and I love all of you. Except for those of you who are fuckers. You know who you are. It's no one in chat at the moment, I'm sure. Have a great day, everyone. Have a beautiful night for those of you in places where it's nighttime. And Caspar, I hope you feel better. And again, good luck, Serenity Bee, with your job. We're sending out good vibes. And yeah, I'll take you for a drive home and we'll go and check out Biggie's mural a bit later on. So if you're around, come for that. Thanks, Jamie. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's one thing that cracked me up in Death to 2020 when they were doing the millennial who had the YouTube channel and the Queen with her YouTube channel, and they're both like, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It got to make me laugh. Little in joke for the YouTubers. Yeah, we don't have any buildings in Hobart over 15 stories high because they've deliberately done that so that it never becomes a city full of monoliths. All right, Groovers, I love you guys. Be good out there. But if you're not, and you're a little cunty face to someone else on YouTube, and you're a sub, and you're a bit of a fuckwit, and somebody throws some mud back at you, hey, you got what you deserved. Until next time, this is Traces of Nuts signing off. See you all soon.